feel?
It feels pretty good, to be honest. It's been it's a long season, and there's probably times during the season where things weren't going probably quite as well as what we wanted, but to finish on that sort of note, up in the mountain, all the guys up in the mountain, I know, players and management. It was pretty amazing sort of last day.
I read where you actually described that match. I think it was against Northern Districts out here that you beat them. Was it here or was it Main Power? I can't remember. I think it was Howdy here. That you described that as almost probably the complete performance. You demolished them in every department. That was a great game of cricket.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good side through that Northern Districts team, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think that probably was not the turning point, but probably the moment when we sort of thought, we can definitely win this competition. Like I say, they had a good team, and it was a pretty good flat wicket, and the way we performed, especially the way we bowled, I think that was probably the key to the season. Really, the last 5 or 6 games, the way we bowled on some flat wickets, and when we batted, the other team's bowling looked pretty ineffective, and the wickets looked flat, and then when it came time for us to bowl, all of a sudden it looked like it was doing a lot more than what it had been. So. But
your fieldsmen, the bowlers can bowl well, but you actually supported your bowlers, didn't you, in the field?
Yeah, we talked about that at the start of the season. If you took most of your catches, then we'd have probably have a pretty good season. So that was probably one of the features as well, really. But I think it was just an all-round team performance, as you were talking about before, and as Andrew was talking about. I think from the management, the support staff, even the guys who, there's a few guys that played 1 game, 2 games, 3 games. Everyone played their part, and are just as much a part of it as the guys who played every game.
And Peter, the younger players coming through, I mentioned those youngsters there that have made the debut this season. That's got to give you encouragement for the future of the game of cricket here in Canterbury.
Yeah, I think it's just, testament to the work that the support staff and the coaches have done over the years, and I guess it's a little bit of a sort of conveyor belt, really. And like I said, we lost a few guys over the winter, and there's probably a few people thinking this might be almost a rebuilding year. But yeah, some of those young guys that came through got a lot of talent, and showed the work ethic and the respect for the game. That sort of is associated with Canterbury cricket, and we've got a lot of them got a big future as well.
It's been a big year for cricket in the country, particularly for us here in Christchurch, with all this behind us here. I guess probably all those good things that have happened about the game of cricket, winning the Plunket Shield, that, I think somebody else used the expression before, the icing on the cake for a magnificent summer of cricket in our part of the world here in Canterbury.
Yeah, it has been. Playing here at the season, it's been amazing. It's been really, I think, sort of invigorated the team a little bit. Just getting to play at such an amazing ground and such great facilities. You had the World Cup, which everyone was just, I guess, glued to the TV, and it was amazing to see cricket sort of grab the headlines. And for us, I guess, for the guys that weren't part of the World Cup team, this was, the last few weeks has probably sort of been our World Cup, I guess, so to speak. And to win it twice in a row, it's like I said, it's tough enough to win it once, but to do it consistently over the season has been great. And hopefully this, we can kick on next year and win more trophies. That's what Canterbury cricket expects.
And it's nice to have a magnificent dressing room down here that's bigger than the visitors, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. The whole ground has been amazing. I take my hat off to all the people who've been involved. It's it's a credit to Canterbury cricket, and I know from talking to other guys around the circuit that it's a real envy of all the other teams.
As the captain, do you have your own spot in the dressing room?
Yeah, I get one spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sort of regular, you like the throne?
Yeah, it's similar to the throne, I sort of think. Yeah, there's a few guys been, I think, pretty keen for me to retire. They're
well, that's going to be my next question.
Yeah, they're sick of me embarrassing them in the touch that we play in the warm-ups, touch rugby. So there's a few guys looking for me to move on, but yeah, I'll be playing again next year, and like I said, hopefully we can win some more trophies.
And what about the winter, Peter? Refereeing in North Canterbury?
No, I'm going to give the refereeing, just leave that to the side for a while. I'm doing a bit of rugby coaching.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
Who are you going to coach?
Christchurch Div 2.
All right. Do they know?
Big game tomorrow. Yeah.
Who have they got? Paris?
Playing Lincoln. Yeah,
Oh.
big game tomorrow, so that'll keep me busy for a while. And
Is it a paid position?
no, unfortunately not.
Coaching in town.
So, it'll be good during the winter, but yeah.
Coaching rugby in town.
Peter, well done on leading a very, very good Canterbury side in the season just gone. Congratulations, and have a good summer, or good winter, and we look forward to seeing you back in the cricket.
Cheers, mate.